For latest updates and short audio clips, follow us on Instagram, Reading the Author.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Today we have Niraja Bandi ma'am with us, the author of the book Empower to Transform. Welcome to our podcast, ma'am. We're highly grateful to have you on the show today.
Hi Gaurav, thanks a lot for having me in.
Okay, so my first question to you is, ma'am, please share something about your journey of book and all those things, like from where do you belong and what's inside the book.
Starting off, here's wishing all the listeners a very happy International Women's Day, which is celebrated on 8th of this month. So the theme for this year's IWD is Choose to Challenge. So I just wanted to wish all the listeners, as my book is on women empowerment. So during the course of this podcast, I have many facts to share about faced by women and girls around the world that will definitely inspire all of you to take action. So stay tuned.
Okay. And ma'am, would you like to share anything about yourself?
Yeah. My life's journey started in Karnataka. So major part of my life was spent there. I have been working as a people's manager for the past 23 years in the financial services industry, or more so in the management domain, in a private company in Hyderabad here. So I recently completed an executive management development program through IIM as well. So some of my key interests include contributing to academics, mentoring team members, advocating for women's empowerment, and making a society a better place. So many hobbies which I have. Of course, writing is one of them. I read a lot, traveling, listening to good music, watching cricket and badminton, etc. There is a big list. That aside, I enjoy clicking a lot of pictures regularly, though not a professional photographer. And about my writing journey, my passion for writing started when I was very young. Thanks to the mentorship of my teachers. Well, though I had this passion to write since a long time, never really explored much to write a book, as I was very, very busy with my professional career. And as everybody knows, in 2020, many of us had to work from home due to lockdown. So at that time, I had some free time for myself, wherein I used to browse some posts on social media. I started attending a lot of webinars on a wide range of topics to utilize my time effectively. So one such webinar actually inspired and motivated me to start my journey as an author.
Okay. So we can say that in the lockdown, you just got influenced to write a book, right?
Yeah, all credit to lockdown.
Okay, so lockdown brings some happy things as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your vision related to this book, ma'am? What you want the readers to feel after reading this book?
Okay. So my vision regarding this book would be a society where women and men have equal opportunities. At the moment, we have made a lot of achievements in health, technology, business, entertainment, etc. But there has, when you can see, only few women have been included in these efforts. So just imagine how successful it would be if more women were involved in politics, governance, management, research, etc. So I have been inspired by the likes of Mother Teresa, Kalpana Chawla, the biggies like Indira Nooyi, Mary Kom, Oprah Winfrey, etc. So I believe that this book will challenge most of the women to speak up, be more confident, and make the most out of their lives.
Okay, ma'am. And how do you see yourself as a brand? Like, are there any other books in the future you have planned to launch, or what are the genre you want to explore in the future related to books?
Yeah, I do not want to restrict myself to any specific genre. I would like to try my hand on all genres because I would definitely uh, have a greater knowledge, improve my knowledge while researching on these topics. So yeah, definitely I have a goal of writing many more books that will definitely educate the readers and inform them as well as entertain also.
Okay. And like, what impact do you want to create through your name? Like, if you see, like, there are few authors, like, if we take their name, then there's a specific genre or like a specific, a kind of feel we get. Like, if this is the author, this will be the kind of book they must have written, right?
Yeah.
So, is there anything you want to have any goal related to your name as well, right?
See, I am more concerned about the content of my book rather than the author myself.
Restricting in a single area, right?
Yeah, it's not about the brand, recognizing me or myself as an author. It would be the content of my book which should attract the readers, come forward and read, learn, and think about the society, etc. So basically, it would educate and inform the readers.
It's more about the values, not about the brands,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, what are your next 5 years plan, ma'am, in terms of when we say that writing, or like in terms of your, like career or personal life, all those things?
A good question, actually. That's a a very long plan. 5 years plan is really a very long plan. I have thought of becoming a full-time writer. I have discontinued my journey, my professional career last month. So I would be a full-time writer now. So yeah, I would be definitely researching a lot for my upcoming books. It would definitely help the society as well as the readers. So it would be writing.
Okay. But ma'am, I would like to just mention one thing. Just like in our previous some conversations with the authors, like we came to a conclusion that in India, writing in a full time, taking writing as a full time is quite a tough thing.
Yeah.
Like there are very, you can just like count on your fingers. Like there are only limited number of authors who are like a full time writers.
Yeah.
Because the financial thing in this writing field is not as much as compared to any other field. Like I guess it's quite a low.
Correct.
To sustain on only these things, correct? So how do you just take all these things? Like as you said that you have just terminated your job and you're committed to being a full-time author. So how do you see all those things?
See, I don't write books for a living. That's my passion. And income is of course a byproduct of writing. So that will obviously be there. How much and how famous or how much your increase or your reach is towards the readers is it totally depends on how much you market your product. So writing and publishing, where earlier we considered very difficult, now writing and publishing are very easy when compared to marketing. So for me, writing actually creates a legacy for generations. So I write to pen down my thoughts in the form of a book and introduce it to the world. So that way I will be able to fulfill my passion. And income is anyways a byproduct. Maybe this is my first book, so will not be able to generate that much income as expected, but yeah,
definitely
it is a long process. So let's see. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Okay, so like you, as you just shared that you started writing in the lockdown. So as of now, is there any writing schedule which you follow, or is there something like what I feel personally is that writing is nothing has to do with the schedule, because writing is a kind of art or something like a thought process which comes to you only. You can't just follow it. Correct. it comes naturally to you, like and there are no moments, there are no, if you can schedule like in 7 to 8 p.m. I will write, then definitely it's not going to work more than a week, right?
Correct.
Because that will be a kind of job.
Yeah.
And what I feel that writing is something like it's like a thought process, like anywhere it can come. So what exactly your schedules for writing, or is there no schedule, or what's that?
See, I always believe that writing is my passion. So, passion is always that secret ingredient that drives you towards the hard work and excellence. So, writing down is nothing but penning down your thoughts in the form of a book and introducing it to the world, as I already mentioned. So, I write to make people think, cry, laugh. I write to leave a mark. I write because I love exploring the impossible, and I also write because I love learning new things. So whenever I feel like writing, I always keep writing. It's not that this is the schedule, I should start writing, have the laptop in front of me and start writing. It's not like that. It doesn't run that way. I have my notepad always with me. I note down the thoughts whenever I get some good thoughts. I keep noting down. And when I sit in front of the laptop, I convert those thoughts into the words that actually express my thoughts. So basically, I prefer, I'm a night owl, so I basically prefer the night times for writing. So my schedule usually is after 10 p.m. so that I need that silence while writing, so that there is no break in the flow of my thoughts.
Okay. So my next question to you is, ma'am, like there are lots of many authors are coming. We can say that authors are now coming in a bulk, right?
Yeah.
From the day that Kindle has started, or right now you can see that anthologies every day someone is like publishing an anthology. So writers are coming in bulk. So do you feel like competition is there? Lots of competition are there, like when it comes to like definitely the main purpose of the book is to reach to the readers, right? So if there are many books, then do you feel like there's some kind of lack in reading or anything like that? Because there are many numbers of authors.
Yes, I agree with whatever you have said. There is definitely a lot of competition. On any given day, there are lots of books that are being published on Amazon, whether it's Kindle, be it paperback, and you have a number of publishers who do it, or self-publishing as well. So yes, there is a lot of competition. Writing, you can't restrict writing because it is your own thoughts that you're putting in down. So you can't restrict writing, and of course publishing, you can learn it. That's not a very difficult art to learn. So writing and publishing you can do. As I already mentioned, it's very important that your work gets noticed. So your work should get noticed. So to get your work reach the masses, try everything that you can. Of course, you have many modes. Social media is always there for you to reach the readers through a lot of advertising and through the book ads on Amazon or the AMS, etc. You have to reach the readers. That's the only way you can reach the masses, and your content would be available for the readers. People should first know that there is a book called so and so. It's available there on Amazon, and I should go and reach it.
Yeah, definitely. So do you feel competitive, ma'am?
Yes. There is a lot of competition.
Okay, and do you feel like sometimes like stress, like the day, let's say, what can I just frame it like? Do you have you set in just like any milestone for yourself, like this book has to be done this in a particular day, or I have to do this kind of strategy to go there, or anything like that?
Yes, of course. See, you have many dreams. To achieve the dreams, there should be a date. If you don't have a goal for the specific dream that you want to achieve, you will never be able to achieve it. So yeah, there can be a difference of 1 or 2 days here and there, but if you don't have a date for your dreams, it will definitely be impossible for you to achieve. That's my agenda. So I definitely have a date. I prepare my goal, have a date for each and every step, and I try to finish before the set deadlines.
Okay. And now, like, coming to your personal life, ma'am, like, what are the things which you want to focus upon as of now, like, in your personal, like, daily life? What are the challenges are you facing now?
Mm, in my personal life, yeah, I do not have any challenges as such. I told you, in the writing field, of course, it's my marketing, wherein I need to focus a lot. Personal life, everything by God's grace, touch wood, everything is going very smooth.
Okay.
And I have this beautiful lines coming in my mind, written by Robert Frost. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. So yeah, there is so much more to do before I end this life. So I sincerely believe,
Exactly, ma'am.
I hope that I will achieve whatever I dreamt of.
Okay, so can you please share, ma'am, like, what was your happiest moment in your life till now?
There are many, but if you are focusing only on one, it's very difficult for me to pick. Happiest moment, yeah, when my first book was published. It was on January 14th. My happiest day. I had this book in my hand when I received it. I was very happy. And of course, when my son was born, that was also the happiest moment of my life.
Probably for an author, getting his or her book in his hand is completely like a different feeling, right?
Yeah, of course.
So how do you celebrate your success and failure, ma'am? Like, how do you celebrate success, but how do you tackle your failure? Sorry, the question was wrong.
Yeah, no one celebrates failures. A very good question indeed. See, there are different ways people follow to celebrate their success and to tackle failure. And let's start with failure. I stopped thinking and talking in terms of win or lose. So every failure for me is a stepping stone towards success. So I always keep trying until I succeed. Once I fail, I don't end my journey there. I keep repeating, I keep trying, but this time the methods change. So I don't go with the same method, I apply a different procedure for it. So if you want the rainbow, you always have to caught up with the rain, right? You can't achieve the rainbow
Definitely
without becoming wet in the rain. So and failures actually teach you a lot. It's like, I have not failed, but I've found 10,000 ways that don't work, in the words of Thomas Edison. This was a beautiful line given by him. So yeah, it's always a good learning experience. When you fail, it will teach you how to learn and grow. So that's the way I deal with failure. And yeah, success, I write down my success and I always see it in front of me. It will actually inspire.
Whenever you feel low?
No, whenever I achieve success.
No. What I'm asking is, you just said that you write your success. So when do you just turn the pages and see what you have written and what you have achieved?
See, I have a list of successes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one single page. So I keep checking all my successes. This is what I achieved when I was at this age. This is what I've achieved when I was at this age. So I keep checking all my success mantras, and and I keep sharing it with my family and friends. So success always doubles when you share it with others. So it motivates. It keeps motivating and inspiring me whenever I read my success stories. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you achieve what you want to, but yeah, you definitely know. It's always good to know how to tackle the failures and achieve the success.
So basically, like, what I feel, ma'am, like, I also write down my the happiest moment or the success, which you can say. So basically, the main motive of mine is to, like, whenever I feel low, I just have to just turn the pages and see that I have achieved these things, and there are many more to go. So just don't feel low.
Yeah, that's true. You always have to keep reminding yourself there is so much
self-motivation is, like, very important.
Yes, it is. So the success that you have achieved, will definitely inspire and motivate you, and your goals or the dreams that you want to achieve will definitely keep you grounded. So they will not allow you to be on cloud nine. They will keep you grounded.
Definitely being grounded is itself a key to success.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So my last question to you is, ma'am, like, what are your advice for the upcoming authors, like who are now listening to this podcast and thinking to write a book and all those things? So, what's the one piece of advice for them?
Advice. I myself am a first-time author, but yeah, based on whatever I have learned from my experience, when you want to write something, you definitely have to read a lot. So keep reading a lot and write. Start writing it today. Start writing right now. Don't write it right. Just write it and then make it right later. Confusing?
Definitely such a
you start writing it right now. Don't procrastinate and start writing it right now. Don't think whether it is right or wrong. Just write it. Later you can make it right, because whenever you start writing, you always think whether I'm writing it right or not. But see, the first draft is always shitty. As my mentor told me, the first draft whenever you write is always shitty. And you keep on reading it 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, even 100 times also, and keep editing it once the entire draft is complete. So the final draft that you achieve, which is ready for publishing, would be totally different from what you have written initially.
Definitely.
So yeah, so you start writing, don't postpone it. Be consistent. Like today you have written something, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, don't wait. Don't take a break. Write something, even if it is just 100 words or 200 words. Be consistent in writing, and keep a notepad always with you. You don't know when the ideas flow. For me, it happens initially that I keep thinking and sleep. Even in my dreams, I get some thoughts. So I wake up.
Many times happened with me as well.
Yeah, and when you wake up, nothing will be there in your memory. So get up, note down, and continue your sleep. So I always observe this. Whenever you sleep, thinking of something, definitely you will get a dream about it. So I have got many solutions to my problems through my dreams. So maybe a bit funny for the readers or the listeners, but it happened many a times for me. So keep a notepad, and whenever you get some thoughts, whenever you observe something, you absorb something, note it down. And the last thing is, don't give up. I have seen many authors who start writing and then leave it in the middle. It doesn't get published. So they write, and it doesn't, and they never go for publishing it. So don't give up. Write whatever it is. Publish it, and definitely you will improve on it as and when you start writing your new book. It will definitely be the best version of whatever you have written previously.
Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Do follow the podcast and don't forget to buy the book, Empower to Transform. You will definitely gonna like it. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our show. It was truly an amazing experience to have her on the show today, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, Gaurav. Thanks for having me.